Effective immediately. I'm DJ Hed.
What up, Hip Hop Nation? It's your favorite homegirl, Gina Views.
We got the legendary badass himself, Joey Badass, is in the building.
The rollout killer.
Yeah. What up?
Man, welcome to the show, bro.
Absolute. Thanks for having me, man.
First, props. I'm going to give you your props to the world.
To my face.
To your face. I'm going to give you your props. You've been rapping.
Appreciate
you know what I'm saying? You've been rapping. You've been putting out stuff. Also, I seen you on Jimmy Kimmel, and I want to tell you that I appreciate you taking your show to the next level, because I think that a lot of rappers don't pay attention to that type of stuff.
Word up.
Adding the choreo to it. I remember when I first saw Offset do it on the award show, I'm like, oh, he's trying to go to that next level.
Absolutely.
And I think that was the narrative around when we watched your performance live. It was like, oh, Joey, like, you trying to go for it.
Oh, yeah.
So I appreciated that.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Thank you. But welcome.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
You brought our merch?
Y'all merch? You know what? It ain't even my fault, for real. It's the team fault, and I'm on their head.
Okay.
Because it's supposed to be here, and I'm actually, like, off cameras really, they in hot water right now.
I thought you was trolling.
Nah, I'm dead ass. I got merch for y'all. For real. Yes, sir. Y'all got to believe in TD East, man.
He's still going. He's still trolling.
So.
First and foremost, like, I think the last year, it's not even been a whole year. Like, you've been outside for the last, at least this year for sure, but then also in the last year as well. We had some shit going on. I don't know if you heard about the fires.
Oh yeah,
but
of course I heard.
So it wasn't like when everything was going down. I think when you first did, was it Rulers Back?
Mm-hmm.
When you first did that, I think that a lot of people kind of was like, what is he on? What he like was like
Mm-hmm.
basically trying to figure out they was checking the temperature. Like, what's up with this dude? Like, what is he on or whatever? And then I think our initial, because Gina's a huge battle rap fan, so she break down.
Yeah,
bars.
we know.
But, so when we started, we gonna get to that. But when we were breaking it down, it was like, nah, I think this is like a field play. It's just like, hey, I want to rap. And then
Straight up.
when we got the Red Bull Cypher, shout out to Red Bull. When we got the Red Bull Cypher, it was like, yo, I'm just trying to get in the mix. Like, what's up? Basically. And I was like, okay, it's like I respected that. So I think that from your perspective, I want to know from your perspective, when you first did Rulers Back, first, what was the intention? Was it to get everybody's attention, or was it literally like, I'm shooting at this nigga because he's the number one spot? It ain't personal with him. It's more like, I want that spot.
Right. So, yeah, when I did Rulers Back, man, it was just a night in the studio of like, yo, I just want to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the last 3 years, I've been working on an album that's like, more conceptual, and, that's coming. That's not this joint that I'm about to drop. But
this is not Lonely at the Top.
No, Lonely at the Top is, we
like a
in the
mixtape
rap bag.
vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And it was just one night, and I made a bunch of records, but then, out of that bunch of records was Rulers Back. And it was just like, a night where you just feeling yourself. It's like, I want to get back in that mode. It's just the audacity. It just comes to you in the booth, you know what I mean? And then, honestly, when I had the line, like, I thought, I'm like, yeah, this is slick because the timing and all of that
Facts.
shit, you know what I mean? Like, the real hip-hop heads going, oh, yo, he used the J joint, but I can't say that my intention was like, yo, I'm shooting at somebody, or like, it was just more so like, yo, I'm speaking up for like my side of things. Like, I'm a New York nigga, like, this is how we talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, we say that shit about our own man. It's like, yo, Head, I ain't gonna lie, niggas was dick riding you, I had to get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't want to be a part of that.
Yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you my mans, I fuck with you, but you know what I'm saying? Like, shit got crazy out there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? It wasn't, I was actually confused to see it land on, like, I would say the only oversight that I made was I didn't expect it to land on the doorstep of so many people who didn't understand my ties to the West, and how much love I actually got for the
people
West.
You fuck with,
right? Because all the people I fuck with, they know what it was. Like, they understood the playful nature of it. But I definitely did, and I had one man on my side who was like, "Yo, I don't know about that line." Like, I was like, "Nah, you think so?" Like, nah.
You talking about before you put it out?
Before I put it out, yeah, because
Oh.
it was so quick. We made it, and then we shot the joint like right outside, like right after we made it. You know what I'm saying? And then like the video was done in like a day. It's, you know, VHS joint. It was quick, and then we were just like, yo, let's put it out for New Year's. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just excited about just me getting in that bag and feeling that spirit, because I feel like I was away from that for a while. And then, you know, it was really impulsive. It was no plan.
Gotcha.
There's no plan behind it.
So everything was just raw, organic.
Yeah, it's like, all right, fuck it, we on Hots. But I really did not expect it to, like, have the type of response that it did, because, you know, for me, in my head, I'm like, yo, these is my dudes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna really take it like, oh, I'm disrespecting bro, or, you know what I'm saying, anything like that. But that's what it turned into. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, at first I thought that I thought it was interesting, but like it was I definitely I didn't want to get out there and just be like, yo, like get on Twitter like I ain't mean to, you know, say it like this, because I felt like, you know, my intentions was clear, and I spoke to all my peoples, and my peoples already knew. Like, you know, I spoke to Soul. By the way, I ain't know you was from Del Amo. Yeah. I was just on the phone with Soul. He was like, yo, you know that nigga Hed from Del Amo?
Yeah, me, Soul, Reason, we all from the same.
Word up. Yeah, I didn't even know that. So, yeah, I spoke to Soul. He was like, nah, bro, like, you good. Like, nigga, I ain't take it like that. So I'm like, oh, I bet. So I ain't about to go on Twitter and sit and clear nothing up.
Right.
You know
Oh, so you spoke to him directly. So you was like,
yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I bet. You know, people take it how they want to take it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, and then, you know, one thing led to another. So.
Do you think the bar hits the same without you being unique on Power?
Hell yeah. Absolutely. What, the Too Much West Coast Dick?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't think it had anything to do with me being unique on Power. I think it was more about timing.
Some people, it was almost like people was counting you out because some people know you as unique rather than knowing you as Joey Badass. So that's why I asked that. Do you think it hits the same? It's like, who this acting nigga? That's what a lot of people, that was the critique. Like, who is this acting nigga shooting at us without knowing your history?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people was fronting. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make it seem like, oh, he's an actor now. Like, you know, I've been doing this shit for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's a valid perspective, though, that there's some people out there who could have, like, you know, and I never gave that any thought like that. You know what I'm saying? I never looked at it like that. But
I remember it was Jeremy Hed from his other co-host. He don't like them co-hosts over there, though. But
that's crazy.
I play. But he was one of the people that like jumped out early and was defending you because people were saying that you don't even deserve to be considered in the class of like.
Jeremy was defending me?
Yeah.
Oh, because I just, you know, I just seen something else that Kev told me where Jeremy was kind of coming at me. And I was like, damn, I wish I saw this sooner because I just seen Jeremy.
Oh.
I would have, you know what I mean? I would have like, yo. This you, bro? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
he made it like a long tweet, and he was just kind of like saying when like your projects came out, and like basically like you should be in a conversation with people, like basically like you are of the Kendrick class.
He did say that.
So you should be able to be respected and talked about, and you have the catalog, and you've been here long enough that if you wanted to take a shot at a nigga like that, you could. Right. And that was one of the things that it was like very disrespectful, saying that you shouldn't be taking shots at somebody like Dot because you're not on his level. So he was making a comparison like, no, this nigga. Well, he didn't say nigga, but
nah, he did give you that prop.
Yeah, he was giving you your props.
Shout out to Jeremy. Yeah, shout out to Jeremy.
What era do you think you belong to? Because I kind of feel like you a hybrid.
That's an interesting question. You know, I feel like for some strange reason, I always feel like I'm at like a new beginning or some shit like that. Like, I think that I am a veteran, but there's still a discovery thing going on for me. It's like, you know, you've heard my name, but maybe you're not familiar. You haven't dove in. So I feel like every effort is still, you know, calling people, attracting new people, if you will. But I mean, yeah, I think I'm from that blog era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I had to go to the genesis of it all, but I think that what's unique about me, no pun intended, is that age.
Yeah.
How I've aged, you know what I'm saying? Like, I came into this game as a kid.
You was early.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm 17 next to everybody else in the blog ever who's like well into their, you know, their 20s onto the 30s. And it's like, you know, here I am now, 13 years later, and I'm, you know, as a 30-year-old now. So it's just like, I feel like every era for me has kind of just been like giving me a new chance to kind of like rebrand and reintroduce myself because it's literally like a new version of me every time. You know what I mean? Just because I'm growing and evolving.
It's kind of a luxury that you came in so early and then you still so young because you're not really a YN, but you're not Unk.
Yeah, no, I'm big bro.
Kind of like big bro.
yeah, I'm big bro for sure.
The era thing is interesting too because I remember when the Red Bull Cypher first cracked off, we had the conversation on the air where I had to learn responsibility in a different way just because I had to tell Elliot Wilson, like, it's East Coast. I'm like, bro, you can't say that. It's this nigga and these niggas. It's competition. It ain't that. And I didn't like that was a narrative being spilled out. But the reason I brought that up is because you and Soul were on the freshman cover together, and people forget that. Like I think people just forget shit be happening. Like the nuance of the conversation.
You know what it is too? It's a lot of new hip hop fans.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it like
it's
that.
It's a lot of new hip hop fans. Like every 5 years, just new hip hop fans.
Yeah.
Because these kids is coming out of fucking high school and now they joining the conversation.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these people just wasn't there.
Yeah.
They wasn't there. So it's like we almost gotta we gotta educate them because we know they ain't gonna do the knowledge.
I literally just told we and Pusha T was just talking about. I think we should be educating people, but I brought up the freshman cover because it's like you, Soul, Q was on Schoolboy Q was on that, and I think based on the era, I think that's kind of how people see artists who are on those covers. Is like, oh, this person was on 2013 freshman cover, so that's that era, right? But then the blog era is where I would place you personally as well.
But I would say 2013 was like still representative of like that blog era still.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No, for sure. Absolutely. It's definitely still representative of blog era.
For sure. Yeah.
Well, you call Chike AzChike.
That's funny, isn't it?
You know what's funny? I really like Chike's music. I really do. I was like, damn, bro, getting at me too?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
he was like one of the...
you know what I'm saying? I had to give him some.
Chike was one of the first to jump out the window too.
Yeah.
When you put the West Coast dick lick.
Well, no, he was later. His was delayed. I guess y'all knew about it.
Yeah.
Before,
Yeah.
But
no, he said you ain't unique as you think in this house. That shit dropped 2 weeks probably after.
No. It came like
it was later on.
It was like it was I want to say like a month after or something like that. Yeah. It was like Ray Vaughn Daylyt had already came at me and stuff like that, and then I'm like, damn, him too.
What's funny about that bar though, because it's like people always fuck his name up.
They fuck his name
so
up.
So that's why it's funny.
All the time, bro.
It was kind of like it was kind of like, all right, I see this nigga shoot. Let me just give him something.
Yeah.
But let me get back to you niggas.
Said,
but he's funny as hell.
Yeah.
So like I know that he laughed at that.
He for sure laughed at that.
Word up.
What prompted Sorry Not Sorry? Like what was not prompted it, but like where were you at that point? Like when you was like,
at that point I'm like, this not worth it to me. You know what I'm saying? It's I didn't see no win.
What's not worth it? Explaining or
engaging?
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? At the time it was Ray Vaughn and Daylyt coming at me. I'm just like, I'm respectfully, I'm a much bigger artist than these guys. Like I just didn't see the point of me engaging with them at a direct level at that point. But I'm like, I hear y'all, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna still keep doing my thing and talking my shit, but you know what I'm saying? So that's where I was at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you added Loaded Lux to the group chat, boy,
yeah, that was
I'm in the kitchen cooking. Play refresh the timeline.
Yeah.
I play it. I'm listening. I'm like, like I literally lost my shit because I know his voice just because I watched I watched battle rap, and then I had to get on Twitter to make sure I wasn't tripping. Like, oh shit, that's Lux. Yeah. But it's just so freaking crazy because they say that Daylyt is ducking.
Oh yeah,
the battle.
We know.
So,
we know. That was all strategy.
What was that? Just that thought process. Like you knew you was adding him to that song specifically, or did he call you and say, "I'm trying to get in this shit"? Did you call him? Like, what was the situation?
You want me to get into my battle tactics and all of this stuff?
Yeah.
Now, so one, shout out to Lux because Lux, me and Lux, we go way back. Like, I tapped in with Lux like years ago, you know what I'm saying? So me and Lux always had a great relationship. And, when this whole thing jumped off, like, we had a couple conversations about it, just kind of like laughing about it. And that's when, because I knew about the whole they supposed to battle, the battle not happening. So, we kind of got the phone, we was chopping it up. But then when the Red Bull thing happened, so we recorded the Red Bull thing in March, right? And so I already knew. So first of all, shout out to Soul, you know what I mean, my man Soul, because it was his whole idea for us to even do some shit like that.
Okay.
And then once I heard his verse, I'm like, you know what? This will be a great opportunity and a great way for me to kind of engage. Because my whole thing initially was I didn't feel like I should have gave these guys, and look, I'm saying this, you know, respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect to them because, you know, Daylyt's the homie. I don't know Ray Vaughn personally, but, you know, shout out to him too. I felt like it wasn't worth it to me to give these guys a song in my discography.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, you know what? Right, you know what I mean? Cause so I'm like, I looked at the Rebel thing and then being that Soul mentioned them in their verses, I'm like, you know what? This would be a great way for me to respond to it all because it's not an actual song or anything like that. And, you know, so that happened. And I knew once I did that, they was going to hear my shit because I'm like, you know, it's all the same camp. And even if it wasn't sold directly, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, there's managers. I know Top was involved with the whole rolling out of it, you know, because it got delayed. We shot it in March. It was supposed to come out in March. It ended up not coming till May. So I'm like, damn, these guys been sitting on my bars for 2 months. And then I seen Daylyt come out with the joint where he talk about he predicting my shit. I'm like, this nigga. But I ain't gonna lie, at that point, I knew I had a in on him. I knew because for me, I'm like, yo, if you the great Daylyt, right? You the great battle rapper. Why are you using these type of tactics to go at somebody who is supposed to be an easy kill? Why you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You use so confusion and you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, so you
the mystic arts,
the mystic arts, right? Like this should just be an easy head up for you. You know what I'm saying? But you like, oh, I'm predicting your bars. You gonna say boom, boom, boom when you know you heard my joint, right? So at that point, I'm like, okay, this is deeper. You know what I'm saying? It's like you making it seem like I'm an easy adversary, but I'm really not, because if I was, you wouldn't have to go this route. So that kind of gave me an in. And I'm like, all right, so we do the Red Bull joint, and I'm like, I smell a lineup. Something is coming. I know when this shit drop, if I'm them, I'm going to have something ready right away. You know what I'm saying? Because, oh, shit, I heard what Joey got to say about me.
Yeah. Joey
finally responded to me. I'm going to have something ready. And lo and behold, the cipher came out the next day. Whole era. I'm like, okay, expected that. You know what I'm saying? Expected that. But so at that point, I'm like, and it's funny because I'm at a shoot. I'm at a shoot with my lady. Like I'm assisting her, and then, you know, I had to step up. I'm like, listening to this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
They let me have my whole 24 hours, and then they going crazy for me. I was like, okay, I knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, okay. And at that point, I'm like, oh, okay. He tried to, you know, do the whole Not Like Us joint. You know what I'm saying? He tried to do the bop. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the studio tonight, and I'm gonna do what nobody expects me to do. And I made the finals right then and there.
Right then.
Yeah, I wrapped things up with my lady, made sure she was straight. We finished her shoot. You know what I'm saying? Went you know, shot back out to the crib, and I was just in the studio that night. And I'm like, I'm going to drop this on their head top early. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and I already know. And for me, I'm like, if nothing follows this, they were not prepared. If nothing follows this right away, I know I got them. They was not prepared. They thought that, because everybody gotten so used to Joey being docile.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, Joey just being cool. Yeah. Like, yeah, nah, he ain't going to respond.
Being active.
We going to hit him with the banger, and yeah, we going to ride out to the sunset. I was like, nope. So I came with the finals, and then, you know, nothing followed that. It was a whole weekend. And at that point, I'm like, okay, now it's Daylyt. What's Daylyt going to do? So I'm waiting. I'm waiting on Daylyt. And then he dropped the word to my mother joint. And I'm like, yo, Lux.
I got an ID.
I got an idea. And went to the lab. Yeah. Lux was on deck. and we made it happen. And shout out to Light, because I spoke to Light too, and we laughed about that whole joint, man. He was like, yeah, when I heard that, Joey, I ain't gonna lie, like, I felt like a nigga knocked me out. I was seeing stars and all that. I was like, yeah, I knew I was gonna catch you off guard with that.
You was fucking shit up. You fucked up our rollout.
You fucked up our rollout.
So I've heard.
We had a whole rollout.
Because y'all gave me a little into, because I heard y'all talk about another joint was coming. I'm like, damn, who that now?
I was talking about YG.
Like, yo, I know. In my head, I'm like, yo, they talking about a banger. I'm like, it's either YG or Roddy Ricch. I'm like, yo, they are conspiring against me.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, how many adversaries?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5.
Yeah, for sure. Like real life. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God, that's where the line came from. They jabs getting weak. Now I'm hearing they working on their best hook.
Yeah.
Now they got it. Now I'm hearing they got some radio record for me. Man. I'm like, damn. Shit, the plot just keep thickening.
Yo,
man.
What did you think when you heard that Joey Badass gonna hate this?
Oh, man, I loved it. I hit YG, too. We spoke. I'm like, nigga, you wrong, nigga.
I
I love that shit, nigga. That shit was hard.
You should have got on the remix. That would have been hard.
That shit ain't too late for that.
That'd have fucked everybody up.
Y'all heard the West Coast flow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it ain't too late.
You know what I liked about that? Well, first of all, I didn't know that we got to stop talking so much. Because it's like, niggas be paying it. We don't realize niggas listen to our shit. Our parents.
We on this motherfucker saying anything.
Nah, because when that shit was thick, like how it was, it's like, all the homies was in the group chat and they was sending me everything. Like, yo, Gina Views just said this. DJ Hed just said this. So I'm like, oh, all right, it's just all the information just coming to me. I ain't even have to go look for it. You know what I mean? So,
right.
Shout out to y'all.
Now we was the leakers. Yeah. That's crazy.
Had me on my toes. Word up.
I did want to, but yeah, you did fuck our, because I'm going to keep it a buck. We didn't know you was ready. Well, you wasn't. You went to the studio tonight. But I'm like, when I tell you when I was like, the whole team, because we had Ray come up. We did a freestyle. We did an interview. And he did his bars. We had clips ready to go.
And we had everything scheduled.
No. Joey, look, I'm not even bullshitting. Yeah. Like, we had 6 clips chopped up, ready to go. Like,
we even had to cut some shit out the interview because, well, I don't want to speak specifically right now, but you'll know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Something that was removed from the cipher and then used later on. So when the cipher dropped, we was like, oh, shit, that's not, because we heard it too. So,
oh, shit, yeah, I heard it too.
Yeah.
Wow.
So when it dropped, we was like.
The plot thick. Look at that. The plot thick. Niggas just sharing my shit around. Niggas.
No, it wasn't them. It wasn't them.
But when it came out, we was like, oh, we thought we was tripping. We like, oh, shit, it's not even there no more.
I had to run that back 6 times. And we in the group chat like.
Nigga, shit ain't there.
That shit ain't there.
Because that was one of my favorite bars from the whole shit,
The Reason joint you talking about? Which bar you talking about?
Yeah.
Then we had Reason come up.
Yeah.
we had Reason come up here. It was like, hey, Joey just did whoop, whoop, whoop. And like, so we doing all of this shit, and then you drop the finals like the next day and null and voided our whole rollout. And I'm just like, we can't, and they hot.
I'm on them niggas. Hey, you niggas need to come up here. Hey. You niggas need to come rap. This nigga own us. Write some new shit. Come up here right now because he's fucking us up.
Joey.
Y'all need to get in the field.
They was mad. She was mad because she was like, let's drop our shit. I'm like, no, we cannot drop this. It's over with. We got to scrap the whole shit. And she like, what you mean? We didn't drop this shit. Like, it was a whole thing, bro. You fucked our shit up.
Now, I saw y'all say that, too. I didn't know what y'all was talking about exactly.
I wanted to wait till you came up here to tell you. But, yeah, that's what happened. So that was that. I'm glad we got your perspective. So it's only right we give you ours.
Absolutely.
What do you think was the best Joey Badass diss track?
I feel like the finals was
not from you. Like somebody when they was dissing you.
The best one.
Cause you got a lot. Somebody made a list. It's about 99 songs that dropped that week.
Hey, can we hold on? Can we just have a moment, right? When has that ever happened?
I don't remember that rapping.
It's never happened in rap.
But also, I play the opposite side. Yeah. That's probably never happened. But I also don't recall a time where someone I play Call of Duty, pray and spray, right? Yeah. Nigga just shoot, and then like if you go around, you shoot at this squad, shoot that squad, shoot at that squad, and everybody feel like you shot at them. Now you got 8. Now you got 12 niggas coming this way.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's how I looked at it if I'm looking at it from a opposition standpoint.
Absolute.
But I don't remember it ever happening in the way that it happened, where everybody was like going at this way. But also, to tell you the truth, like we had the conversation on the bigger picture. Ellie brought up a point as far as like the East Coast thing. From your lens, I would love to know, but from my perspective, it's like if you say something and it gets a reaction from multiple people, you probably done your job correctly, right? Because you don't ever want to be indifferent. But at the same time, it's like it kind of come with the territory.
No, absolutely.
When you poke your chest out.
And that's what I had to accept. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying? And that's why I wasn't like, offended, because I think that I would feel the same way.
Facts.
Right? You know what I'm saying? If the shoe was on the other foot and, somebody said something as audacious or whatever and it felt like it was landing or, coming at my side in any way, I would feel that it was valid for anybody on my side to step up and defend if it was under attack. But to answer your question, man, it was so many joints. But okay, let me say, my favorite joint from Daylyt was Ayo.
Yeah.
I think my favorite joint from Ray was I probably say whole era. It grew on me because at first, I was just in my hater mode and my hater bias. Like not like that, but I'm just like, nigga, this shit whack. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then I listened again, I was like, oh no, he kinda had some bars in there. He was rapping. Yeah, the other one, what is called?
GoldenEye. That's my favorite.
Joint.
That was hard.
I like the feel of that one more than whole era. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was interesting. I love that he did the 50 joint. I thought that was like, I'm like, okay, niggas is playing chess. All right, bet. Pock, hit him up. You know what I'm saying? Say less. You know what I mean? So if that shit never happened, we'd have never got Crash Dummy. Because like that gave me the idea.
Really?
It was the
Shout out to Ray Vaughn making me a part of history there.
Yeah, it was the reverse, you know what I'm saying? Because, he did the 50 joint, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to do a West Coast joint. What West Coast joint can I do? Oh, I'm going to do Hit 'Em Up, you know what I'm saying? But
whose idea was to put Gina on the fucking record?
Oh, that was mine. That was my idea, because the homie had sent me the clip, and then we was in the stew. Ray dropped GoldenEye, and I got the stool in my crib, and I just had my engineer just stay for like 2-3 days. I'm like, yo, this shit thick right now, bro. I don't know what the fuck finna happen, bro. Like, nigga, Monday came and it was 7 tracks. Yeah. Nigga, like, aimed at me. I'm like, bro, nigga, just.
So you were making all of them in real time?
Real time.
That's hard.
Real time. The finals, like, literally got made right after I heard whole era. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all heard some bars in there that was supposed to be in the freestyle. I definitely used those, but that shit got written that same night, recorded that same night, released that morning. My Town, same situation. Crash Dummy, same situation. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I heard the GoldenEye joint because, I dropped My Town that same night that Daylyt dropped the first joint, and then I'm like, all right, bet. Shit, I'm about to go to sleep. This nigga dropped GoldenEye on nigga. I'm like, fuck.
Fucked your little sleep up.
And yo, mind you, my lady is pregnant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she hot. like, you fucking, all you care about is your rap beat.
Yeah. Oh, your rap beat.
And I'm like, baby, my shit is on the line right now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a rapper.
I'm like, babe, listen. I'm going to make this up to you. You know what I mean? Let me do what I got to do.
Fucking up the household.
I stayed up the whole night, and I made Crash Dummy. I came up, and, like, she woke up, and I'm like, yo, this is what I made last night. And she was like, ooh. I'm like, see? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I had to do what I had to do type shit. So that was her favorite joint, was Crash Dummy.
Well, I tell you, I woke up, so I didn't hear it right away. But I woke up late. I'll be off the gummies. My phone be on D&D. Yeah. So I see my phone hot. I get on Twitter. Everybody like, find Gina a chair. Yeah. Find Gina a chair to stand in. Niggas tweeting me chair emojis and so I'm like, what the fuck is they talking about? What happened? So I finally get somebody text me actually. Was like, you need to listen to this shit. So I listen. Oh my God. Thank you. For number one, like I'm like hella like we said, like I'm into battle rap, diss tracks and stuff like that. But I never like during obviously like one of the biggest of our era. Well, I don't know if that's our era, but Biggie and Tupac, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what outside felt like. I don't know what outside felt like for 50 and Ja Rule. I don't know what outside felt like for like when niggas was beefing and stuff like that.
Word,
exactly.
Word.
So being that I could be a part of this,
yeah,
witness it and be a part of it, just fucking amazing. This was probably like one of my best moments of my career. Just for y'all to just include me in this shit, I love it. So thank you.
I mean, listen, you was putting that work in. You know what I'm saying? Like you was the voice of this shit. You know what I mean? And then especially the fact that it was coming from a black woman, niggas felt like they had to rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, because Gina Views going to be talking about this shit.
She going to critique the fuck out of
it. Word up.
Hey, shut the fuck up and rap.
Yeah, she breaking this shit down. Like, hold on. Niggas got to get right.
So why you didn't do a Knicks diss track?
Knicks diss track?
Yeah.
Why would I do a Knicks diss track? Man, my boys made it to the finals, man. You know what I'm saying? That was the win for us. We beat Boston. It was over after that. That's what we cared about. We just wanted to beat Boston.
Let me ask you this about the finals specifically, because I don't, well, you said people be sending you shit, but there was a clip that went around because I said if the Knicks fuck around and win, I said Joey gonna catch a wave, and it's gonna be and he better have a record tucked like that's finna go. I'm talking about this motherfucker better get played from Brooklyn nigga to Barbados. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if he had one of them, I said, I don't know.
It's over for us.
Shit might get kind of spooky. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the Knicks win is over
if
for
the
us.
Knicks win, because New Yorkers don't let shit go.
And then you know what's so funny, too, about you saying that? I'm going to let you finish, but I took a risk when I said on the finals, Knicks in 6, Joey in 1. Yeah. I was like, yo. It was at that point. It was no guarantee it was gonna be the Knicks in 6. But I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Like I got that hope. I got this shit. And when they won, I was like, damn, yes,
bro.
Yes.
I swear to you, bro. When they was picking the moment, because this is what I said. I said Joey will fuck around and catch a Wiz moment. Like Wiz called
like Black and Yellow.
Black and Yellow. When the Steelers won, they went to the game, they won. Black and Yellow was the anthem. Pittsburgh on the map. Like it was Wiz Khalifa year for like 18 months. Right? So I was like, ugh. I say this gonna get spooky out here. If Joey if the Knicks fuck around and win, the finals becomes that Joey becomes the mascot, nigga. You performing at halftime, like it's
spooky. Hilarious.
Right. But were you thinking about that at that time as well?
Yeah, you know, I was thinking about it. I was like, you know, obviously if the Knicks won, I felt like it was going in my favor because, you know, I was riding for the city. It was a lot of New York City pride and everything. And, you know, I definitely wanted them to win, obviously, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I think that I would have definitely – I can't say that I was thinking about it like then, like looking at it from a black and yellow type of perspective. Yeah. But I think I would have tapped into that if that's what it became.
That's the energy.
Because, yeah, I definitely had all of the ends and the resources that I needed. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, what I do want to say is shout out to Top because Top got me a ticket for one of the Knicks games. After I dropped Crash Dummy, he was like, yo, listen, I got you a ticket, joint, you know what I'm saying? Go to the game and all that. So shout out to Top.
That's what's up. Yeah, I was trying to explain, we can move past this. I was trying to explain to people the whole time. I'm like, because I'm talking to Light. So I'm talking to Light on the phone, I'm talking to Ray, I'm talking to I'm air traffic control, right?
Yeah.
So I'm talking to we talking to Reason, like it's different shit going on. And whenever I didn't like it because it brought me back to the year before last year, and my phone just was stupid. Yeah. But when everything was going on, I'm trying to have public facing conversations on the radio and on platforms, like, and they trying to turn it into something that it ain't. And I'm trying to explain to people like, nigga, this is rap competition. Like, niggas, this ain't that other shit that that happened last year.
Absolutely.
These niggas, I said, Light was talking to, I'm telling niggas off air, like, I said, Light was just talking to Joey 2 days ago. Yeah. These niggas is like, it ain't that. And I'm like, they're like, no, it's up. And I'm like, bro, it's rap competition. And so I think what I want your perspective is where did we, because we haven't had a big rap battle up until last year. Yeah. For so long that kind of played out in the public outside of that didn't involve Drake, right? We had Pusha T and we had all this shit. Right. But there was no like there's been no real rap competition that wasn't personal. Mm-hmm. in such a long time. And I think we, as rap fans, like you said, there's new rap fans all the time.
Mm-hmm.
People have lost perspective of what competition looks like.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You're not going to see LeBron James take off on this nigga like because he lost a game or
you
whatever.
might see Draymond Green though.
Yeah, but Draymond gonna go.
Yeah.
He TTG.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, like, from your perspective, do you think that plays a role that we haven't seen rap competition and it was just that for so long without being personal and angry and ugly and fighting and all that kind of shit?
Say that again.
What do you think is the reason why people have a hard time separating?
Well, people want to see blood in the arena. You know
Just
what I'm
in
saying?
general.
This is a historic thing with just human nature. Go back to Roman times. You know what I'm saying? People
Facts.
want to see blood.
Facts.
Like even in the name of sport, they want to see somebody get hurt. You know what I mean? Because that is entertaining. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think it's a beautiful thing when we could like play to that, but it not go that far.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that we should have more than that. Like it can be real competition. It could be like, yo, bro, when we in this battle, like
It's up.
it's up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but you know, it's not it's up on these records. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But you know, don't get me wrong. Like there's real shit that happens in real life. And you know, rappers is tied to the streets. You know what I'm saying? Got real street lives, and you know, sometimes it is just that, and then that turns into records, and you know, that's a whole another thing. But when we got it starting from the records, is like I think it's very healthy to keep it on the wax, and to show that as a culture, we could compete at that high level like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Like, I thought it was a good thing. You know what I mean? I mean, even what I felt like happened last year, like it was one person who was on some like, yo, let's keep it friendly, and the other person was I don't know, gloves got taken off at some point. You know what I mean? So I feel like for me, I definitely wanted to set an example where like I didn't take my gloves off for this shit at all. You know what I'm saying? I made sure I kept my gloves on, and I made it about the bars. I made it about the MCing.
And the strategy.
And the strategy, absolutely.
You had antics.
Absolutely.
With the website and like all of this shit.
Yeah,
so,
you know,
but that's just, it's a part of it.
I gave up some rounds to, you know, come back in there. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
I'm glad you said that because when I tell you I was fighting for my life, oh my God. She over here. You know, I was.
Listen, y'all wrong for that, man. Y'all wrong for that. And you was right for not being biased. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like really, I'm a fan first. So.
But you know what's so funny though? If Joey would have lost, it would have been such a different outcome.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it would have been. I would have never heard the end of it.
But you were very strategic. Even the artwork to Crash Dummy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He the one who had to tell me that Tupac is wearing a TDE shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Who came up with the whole idea and concept? And then not to mention that you got a bitch from the West Coast in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
You got the West Coast beat.
Oh yeah.
Tupac with the TDE shit.
Yo, listen. So I just had like I ain't gonna lie. That was probably the most fun I've ever had making a record.
Wow.
Like I had so much fun making that record. Like everything was just so funny to me. It was just hilarious.
You get to flex creatively.
Yeah, I got to flex creatively. I feel like I got to show a part of my artistry that people didn't even know I had. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people didn't even know that I could rap like that. You know what I mean? And get into that. A lot of people was in tune with my humor and like all that type of shit. So I love the opportunity that it gave me. But yeah, we was having so much fun. I'm like, yo, you know what this need? I hit my man. I'm like, yo, what's that clip that you sent me when Shorty was? I'm like, yo, send me that real quick. We put that joint on there, and yeah, man, it was really dope. It was really dope, man. And I thank y'all for like, you know, being the commentary on it, and you know, even I saw what you had said about when Ray Vaughn had first mentioned my lady on the track, and you know, you checked them about that. Like I thought that was commendable because I'm like, yeah, you know, let's keep this rap, you know, and you know, I wasn't necessarily offended by it, but I'm just like, I love that because that. If I was a certain type of person, I could have used that moment to take my gloves off now and like to hit below the belt and shit like that. So I love that, you know, you guys were kind of in the, I'm grateful that it was you guys in the middle of this and like, you know, kind of controlling it and making sure that it stayed rap because yeah, from my perspective, that's all it was.
Thank you.
We got to talk about Unique. Did you expect to turn into a sex symbol?
I did not.
It's a scene where you like.
Once upon a time, I was just a dusty Brooklyn nigga.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's a scene where you get up on rock You get up on her, real aggressive, and it was like the timeline went crazy. Twitter,
you trying to tell me something?
I'm just telling you that the timeline went crazy.
She went crazy.
Like Black Twitter was like, oh, I don't know if people ever looked at you in that light before you being unique. Even before rocking Unique's relationship, just the swag that the character has, the clothes that he wearing, the shoes, like everything is just freaking fly. But what's your response to seeing that you a sex symbol now?
You know, it's still a funny thing to embrace and you know what I'm saying, think about. But shit, I fuck with it. I feel like for me, musically, I want to like capitalize on that. And I feel like you know, since I've made a lot more records that supports that angle, and you'll hear a few joints on this new project that kind of like, you know, plays to that. So
did now when Unique quote unquote died, was the plan always to come back? Because I remember that there was a rumor that Joey wants to go on tour. Yeah. And he want to do music. And I noticed that because we had the same conversation with Rotimi before. Yeah. Like he was like, bro, I gotta, when you working on that show, it's scheduled crazy.
Yeah, word up.
You can't really do music like that. You can't get in the studio. If you do, you be tired on set.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So was the plan to always come back, or was that true that you wanted to step away for a minute to go focus on music first?
So let me take it from the beginning. Like, you know, when I first joined the ensemble, to me, I always thought that, like, I didn't want to be there too long, or I didn't want to overstay because I didn't want to get typecasted or, like, pigeonholed. I actually held off on, you know, playing a role like that for a long time because I already knew I could do that well. Like, I come from that, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to show people that I could really act. I didn't want to just be another rapper who they throw in, you know what I'm saying, one of these street joints and it's like, oh, boom, 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 you know what I'm saying? I wanted to show that I could act before I did that. So, you know, when I actually did get the role, it was like, all right, maybe I won't do this like I thought they'd kill me off, you know what I'm saying? Like sooner, you know what I mean? But then, you know, people really started gravitating to my character, and my character became like a real deal part of the show.
A fan
favorite, you know what I mean? So then I think that was season 3, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and then, you know, so that was real. I did have to tour because I had the album that had came out that year, and then we had to go on tour, and it was like, you know, my Euro run plus Australia and all that. And I'm like, yo, I mean, what did y'all expect? Like, I am a music artist, you know what I'm saying? This is what I've been doing before I got here. And so that was a real thing. And then for me, I motioned it. You know, they was basically like, yo, there's no other way to do this but killing you off. And I'm like, all right, bet. Like, I was cool with it because I didn't want to overstay in that character. You know what I'm saying? I felt like at that point I did what I had to do with him, and I'm just like, all right, on to the next thing.
So you agreed to get killed off?
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm cool with it.
So what was the conversation like?
So I'm going to tell you, right? So the day when I went in to get my head casted, because when they kill characters off of shows, like if they going to do shit with their head, like you got to literally get a head cast. They make like a fake version
like
of your
ceramic?
head. Yeah, like ceramic or whatever.
Or something.
Yeah, whatever, prosthetic and shit. When I walked into there, I was like, oh, I think I'm making a mistake. I was like, oh shit.
You got cold feet.
Yeah, I got cold feet. I was like, damn, I don't. Because you know what it was, to be completely transparent, it was like, okay, it was a combination of me feeling like I had lived it out, and then I had something else on the horizon that I was in talks about. So I got there, and that thing on the horizon, though, it wasn't set in stone. You know what I mean? It's just
But
talks.
it's still something you wanted to do.
Right. It was something that I wanted to do. So I'm like, all right. I called my mom's first, and I'm like, yo, Mom, like, I'm kind of at a crossroads. I don't know what to do. Like, I kind of already agreed, this, that, the third. And she told me something, and she was like, yo, listen, 1 in the hand is better than 2 in the bush.
Facts.
And when she told me that, I was like, I called up Sasha Penn. I said, yo, is there any
Who's
way
Sasha
to...
Penn?
He's the creator of
Gotcha.
Raising Kanan, the writer, the
Gotcha.
showrunner.
Okay.
I'm like, yo, is there any way that I could stay alive? And he was like, Joey, don't do this to me.
You already wrote in the script.
Right.
They
yeah.
did camera
I was
blocking.
dead. I was dead. It was over. And
At
he
this
was
point,
like,
Unique has already done got beat up and all of that.
that was what was scripted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was part, we was shooting season 3, that was the script. I'm like, yo, is there any way? Because at first, when I told them that I had to go on tour, they was like, yo, maybe we could work something out. But then the script at some point was just like, all right, you got it, your character got to die. So I was like, all right. So then, you know, I called him like, yo, is there any way? And he's like, yo, Joey, don't play with me. Like, are you serious? Because I will make it happen for you. Because he never wanted me to leave.
Wow.
He never wanted me to leave. You know what I'm saying? He had no plans on killing my character off.
Wow.
And he was like, if you're serious, I will make a call and I'll call you right back. I'm like, all right, let me know because I'm getting my head gasted right now. You know what I'm saying? And he called me back in like 20 minutes and he was like, all right, we're going to figure it out. But Joey, do not fuck me on this one. Like, don't make me go through all of this shit and then you change your mind again. I said, nah, you got my word.
Wow.
So it had nothing to do with the fans and how everybody went crazy?
Nah, that was already worked out before y'all ever even seen it.
So
then now I had to go on the campaign and sell it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't,
You know how to sell some shit.
do the spoiler and
Wow,
shit like that.
so
Yeah.
that's
I'm thinking it
crazy
was
story.
like the whole Trey Songz Joe thing when Twitter went crazy and then they switched the song right back.
Nah. It was already worked in there. So by the time everybody saw I was there, I already knew I was coming back. And the funny thing is too, I had to keep it from the cast.
What?
So yeah, when we did like the episode read on like was it episode 6, episode 5 when I got killed off, like everybody said they buys to me, like yo,
And
it's
you
been
knew
great.
you wasn't leaving.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's you a bullshit.
You really know how to act.
That's some
yeah.
bullshit. I'd have been hot. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, but I had to do it. Sasha told me I had to do it. He said I'd been hot.
I'd have been hot, fool. Like,
Yeah,
don't
right
make me
now.
say goodbye to you, my nigga. You be back here next
Yeah,
season.
yeah.
Like, you got me fucked up.
Episode 10 came
I'm
back.
hot because I'm
Niggas said-
emotional and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, damn,
Nah,
my nigga not
motherfuckers-
gonna be here no more.
Motherfuckers is
Well, I tell
definitely
you,
emotional.
I was so mad because you've become one thing about Power. The Power universe. They're going to kill a fan. Not a fan. Character that you love.
Mm-hmm.
They will kill. They will take a character away from you. And watching it, like the whole thing, it just didn't make sense. Like it just didn't make sense to take you, somebody that the bitches love, the niggas want to be like. Like it made no sense. How serious are you into the role? Because you're very convincing.
What you mean?
Like you're very, no disrespect to the BMF cast, but they're doing horrible over there. So
you said it, not me.
but when I'm watching you as Unique, like you sell it, like you do it. It seemed like you've been acting your whole life.
Shit, maybe I was acting my whole life. I would just say that for me, it's like I always say that my strength as an actor is instincts, and I feel like this character puts me in a world where my instincts is already high. You know what I mean? Because it's a world that I'm familiar with, and like just a lot of this shit is just kind of like what I would do in the scenario. Like I'm not big on lines. I'm big on the actions. You know what I mean? Like when I get the script, I'm like, okay, what's happening here? You know what I'm saying? I'm more trying to understand that. And then I'm not somebody who sit there and like I rehearse it over and over. I like to glance at it, get the gist of it, and then when we get there, that's when I like to dive into it because my strength is instinct. So it's like I gotta be in the environment. And once I feel the environment, it's like, oh, okay, this is how I'm gonna say this is how I'm gonna say that, this is how I'm gonna kind of move with it. And then, you know, I've created this thing with like the production where it's like now they kind of trust those instincts. You know what I'm saying? I first came in and it was like, we don't know what he could do, but I've proved time and time again that my instincts is like part of the sauce. You know what I mean? So it's just, and I ain't gonna lie, I do go to this place. I go to this place and I kind of can't explain it. And it's like, it's almost, I don't know, it's like kind of like a hack or some shit like that. Like, and I just kind of, it's something, and I just kind of let it take control. You know what I mean?
Is a lot of it improv?
A lot of it is
It's
improv,
improv?
yeah. As far as like, you know, mannerisms or the way shit go down, yeah. Like nobody ever tell me, yeah, shoot it like this or grab it like that. Nah, it's just the lines, and then like I
you
said,
just doing the grabbing.
yeah. Yeah.
How did you and Rock build? Do y'all have any like behind the scenes or like off camera chemistry? Because y'all chemistry on camera is amazing.
Absolutely.
And I never saw it coming until they actually presented it to us.
I
never was like, oh, I want to see what them two look like. But once I seen you get up on her, you got up on her, I was like, yeah.
You know what's funny? I was trying to plant the seed from season 1. There's a moment in episode like 1 or 2, if you go back, and it's like the first time you see Unique and Rock meet up. They had that first meet up in the park, and then like they go down, and it's just them two talking. As we're strolling away and the scene is coming to an end, I did something where I started flirting with her, and that wasn't scripted, but they kept it, and that was me from there, like just kind of because. Again, that was my instincts were telling me. I'm like, yo, if I'm this character in this world, that's what I'm going to do. She fly as hell. She bad. Like, I'm going to want to, like, yo, you could be my adversary, but I'm going to want to push up on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just on some
nigga shit.
On some nigga shit. You know, so I kind of just, and then I feel like eventually they just started biting the bait. Like, yo, you know what? It's something here. Like, and then, you know, they wrote that into the script. And but you know, shout out to Patina because she be
killing them.
Yeah. She is phenomenal. Like that woman is a thespian. And you know, I think that I've been blessed with these roles that I get to be opposite of just phenomenal actors. And that makes me a better actor because it's like I'm walking into a room where the bar is already here.
Right.
So it's like I either gotta meet that or better, you know, and Patina is definitely one of those people that like every scene with her, I'm like, okay, it's almost like competition. You know what I'm saying? In the rap space, it's like, all right, you know, when you get on a track with certain people, like how you gotta come. You know what I mean? Like if I'm rapping with Ab Soul, I'm like,
this ain't for play.
This ain't, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, bar mitzvah. You know what I mean?
As a new actor, how awkward is kissing on camera?
It's only awkward when you ain't got a relationship with the person. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a cool synergy with the person, y'all got a cool off-camera chemistry, then it's cool. It's like we actors, this is the job. We're gonna go to this place real quick, and then we gonna come off the camera and be like, "What up, sis?" You know what I'm saying? Like, or yeah, she said, couldn't be me.
No, I'm leaving here with something. You seen Tubi? You fuck with Tubi?
Tubi? Not really.
You don't fuck with Tubi?
Not really. I'm asleep.
Yeah.
All right. Shit, I'm about to get on it.
Yeah.
And do you have a favorite?
But why you brought that up though? What they be doing on Tubi?
Because they sex scenes top tier.
Oh, word?
Yeah. When y'all was getting it cracking, like I'm not saying that I was like looking like that, but I was.
Yeah.
But like on Tubi, the sex scenes is like top tier.
Oh,
but they don't have budget. So that's why it looks so real. I mean, it might be real. I don't know.
This is some horny shit.
I'm like, okay.
But y'all, the chemistry, it just looks so good. Yeah, like it damn near it looks real.
Yeah.
Is there? That's crazy. Is there a?
You ain't watched Tubi yet either?
I don't watch it. I mean, there's a whole hub for that type of stuff. You don't need to go to Tubi to watch that.
I'm not watching for that.
Okay.
It just happens to happen when she watches it.
Kelly know her. Sex scenes top tier, ain't it?
Oh shit! Damn, it's like that. Soft porn going on.
I got a list for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got a Tubi and chill list. I'll send it to you.
I might have to get hit. I don't know.
Is there a bag that you tap into differently for each? Like, I look at you as a different like layers. Like you got Joey Badass, the actor. Then you got Joey Badass, the spar, like the bar up guy. Then you got Joey Badass, like
the artist and shit. Yeah.
Creative. I look at it like a creative thing, right? Because when you go back and you look at, like, I guess when you talking about your discography, you had odes to stuff either 2000s or 90 vibes or whatever. But then you also have like All American Badass, where that's more like, I wouldn't say commercial, but it's more themed and thematic or whatever. Is there a different bag that you tap into to kind of pivot away from things? Because when we was having Rotimi, he's like, I got to disconnect from the acting completely in order to tap in fully into my creative artist bag as a rapper. I mean, as an artist.
Not intentionally, but what I will say is, like, when you focused on something, there is going to just naturally be something that lacks. because
so you gonna lack here because of here.
Yeah, a little bit. Like right now, right? I've been working on getting this project out, and that's been my main focus. And I've been having a lot of auditions come in, and they don't got my attention. Like I'm missing the windows to complete them because I'm like on these calls, clearing samples, making sure the records is right, and all of that. So it's like, unintentionally, my focus there is at a lack because my focus is on something else. Gotcha. But I my intention is to do everything to the best of my ability and my capacity. You know what I'm saying? But like I can't say that because I'm acting like I'm not working on music. The only reason why I'm probably not working on music when I'm acting is because I'm doing 18-hour days.
Facts.
And by the time I get off, it's just like, yo, I just want to go to sleep. Or my free time now is like for my kids and like, for my personal life and shit like that. So yeah, not on purpose, I could say, because for me, like I'm a hustler, bro. I'm a workaholic. Like I want to do it all. Yeah. Like I feel like there's no limitations. Like there's a Russian proverb that's just tatted on my brain. It's like, chase 2 rabbits, you won't catch either one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like trying to outclass that. You know what I'm saying? Not even trying. I'm doing that. I'm actively living that and showing that is possible to have them 2 rabbits. So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Is there a world where Unique is like grown and like older and like a retired drug dealer, and there's like an episode crossover with Tariq and Kane and all of them? Is it like a world where like you just grown as a motherfucker, not selling drugs no more? Oh, sorry, your thing? Why you looking like that?
Like what?
Is it a thing?
What? Nah. I mean, I can't
like
say
some crossover episodes. I mean, where you just grown as a
I'm looking like that because I'm like, that's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, that's a good idea.
You know where they like pull up on you or something,
you might be on
you like, yeah, I knew your daddy. I used to run with your pops. You know, like,
you like to see something like that?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna see what I could do.
Yeah, call Sasha.
Call Sasha. Call Sasha right now.
Call Sasha. You call Sasha when you wanted some shit to happen.
Yeah, right.
Call Sasha for us.
I got all type of ideas.
Yeah. If I call Sasha, we got to go off here.
Yeah.
You might say some shit. You know what I mean?
You have an ideal storyline for yourself, as a character
on the show,
outside of the show. Like just something else that you would do. Like if it's like another show or another movie.
Oh, like a role?
Yeah.
Dream role? Oh, yeah, man. I want to be, listen, when I seen Judas in the Black Messiah and I saw Daniel Kaluuya's performance in that, I'm like, that's the role I want. I want to do something like that. I want to be a revolutionary. Like, I feel like that's something that's like, Unique is cool. I love Unique. Unique is fun. Like, it's my favorite role I've ever played, but I want to do something with, high purpose, like a Fred Hampton or something like that. You know what I mean? A Toussaint.
I can see you doing that.
Yeah,
easy.
Yeah, absolute. That is my dream role. And then I also want to do boxing. I want to play a boxer for sure. And psychological thrillers is my favorite genre. So like something with like Jordan Peele or even what Ryan Coogler just did. I would love to do those type of things as well. Shout out to my man James Samuel too. We've been talking about a lot of ideas together as well.
You ever seen Scream?
Of course.
I have no follow-up question. I just want to know if you
She's a Scream fanatic. She's obsessed with the movie. Like all of them.
I used to fuck with Scream.
No, like all of them. She's obsessed with all of them.
Yeah, all the Scream.
I got a mask hanging in my living room.
It's different, fool.
Wow.
Okay. Album, Lonely at the Top. Why that title?
Because it's lonely at the top of your success. You know what I mean? Like, I think, too, a lot of people's surprise is like, especially where we come from, you on this path of greatness and this path of achievement, and you really mean well for, like, all your peoples. And it's like, when you coming from places where we coming from, it's like you want to bring everybody with you.
Yeah.
But then, on the way, there's so many things that kind of get in the way, and you lose so many people on that journey. You know what I mean? Everybody can't go, whether it be literally or like, metaphorically, you just lose people. Everybody just can't fit into that picture. And it's like when you arrive at a certain point, you realize like how much sacrifice you had to make, and then how necessary the isolation is to even be able to manage all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's just you. You know, you responsible for your actions.
Yeah.
Not everybody else, not the entourage, all the people you bringing with you and all of that. They get into something, you attach to it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know, it's lonely at the top.
The last track of the album, you talk about falling out with close friends. How do you navigate those relationships now that, because these are, I'm assuming it's probably like day one people maybe. How do you navigate those relationships?
I hate that y'all heard the Sony link.
Oh.
Yeah, the Sony link is.
That wasn't the one?
It's not the final track list, but whatever. It's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Is that on there? Is that one on there?
Yeah, it's on there.
That's
it's
on there?
Yeah. All the songs is on there. It's just in the wrong order.
Cause I got some the High Roller, Ready to Love. What's the deal? Obviously those are girl ones, so that's the ones I love. But
I like ABK and I like Super Flea.
Yeah, my man. Yeah, Super
slaps.
Flea, my favorite.
Get him slaps.
Get him slaps.
Yeah.
I want to hear you talk about the bitches.
Yeah. See,
But
that's the balance, though.
Yeah.
That's the balance.
I will say this: a lot of West Coast dick licking on here is Ty Dolla Sign, Absol.
Yo, that's just to go to show that my narrative from the beginning has been I never had smoke with you folk. You know what I'm saying? It's always been love. Ty is somebody who I've known for years, for like almost a decade now. First time I met Ty, I was on tour with Wiz in 2013.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Soul, the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, so this ain't even just like left field reaches. Like, this is like really my network. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel that.
I forget the title of the track, but I just know it's the second. I don't know the real order, but on there's the second track. It sounds like you made it during the battle.
ABK.
Is it that one?
That was that's what I made. That's like post battle. Like the week after, that's what I made, because I was like, you know, do I need to say something after? Like, should I close it out with something? And I was like, you know, I'm just save this for the project.
So you were gonna drop it to wrap things up.
I was thinking about it, but I thought it was better to just hold it for the project.
There's a narrative that there's a narrative that rappers drop mixtapes because they scared to call it an album. Why this being a mixtape and not an album, and why are we getting it first? Or
well, listen, to be real, it's an album.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like in 2025 ain't really like no distinction between that, and I hate for people to look at it as a smaller thing because it's being called a mixtape. But honestly, the only thing that's different, I mean, fuck it, I'm gonna just be 100, is the budget. You know what I'm saying? Because there was already an album that was worked on, and you know, I was like, I had to convince, you know, this whole team to be like, yo, let me do this. This is what I want to do right now. So it didn't get the same budget as the album, so I'm like, I'm gonna call it a fucking mixtape.
Understood.
You ain't gonna call it you ain't gonna count it as an album, so I'm gonna call it a mixtape.
Understood.
You know what I mean? So, but it's an album.
I think, and
I took it as serious as an album.
And so, to be honest, and for me, just being, you've been in the business too, but for me, I would, if I could request for you to have that conversation more openly, because a lot of people don't understand the music.
Nah, for sure.
And so whenever people drop shit, they will discount you.
For sure.
And say and spin up things, and you like, whoa, what are you talking about? Like,
For
this
sure.
all original, like I spent just as much time.
Absolutely.
And they discount you because they don't have their own clarity on the situation.
Absolutely.
So just wherever you go and you having a conversation, don't run away from that.
Yeah, and you know what? I it was a real half a second realization, but that's the conclusion I just came to in my head. I'm like, you know what? Like, maybe this is something that I could share publicly. I usually wouldn't. Yes. I usually would keep that behind the scenes, but I'm like, you know what? Like, maybe that's the type of insight that people need to understand, because this is my art at the end of the day. And it's like, I'm taking it serious no matter what the fuck title is given. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's, nigga, this is my art. You know what I mean? But
these are my thoughts.
At the same time, it's like I have to kind of stand up for myself a little bit as well, just being the cards that I'm being dealt, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So, like, all right, if you ain't gonna count this as an album, then, you know, you ain't gonna get the same budget as the album, then fuck it, you know, all right, it's a mixtape. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just encourage that. It to me, it builds more of a relationship with the listeners.
No, I agree. Okay. I agree.
Were you and Kai Cash connected before the battle?
No, we wasn't.
He's on BK Finance.
So we got a lot of mutuals, and I guess I like, you know, seen him around the towns and shit like that. But like, you know, I never knew he was a rapper. And you know, when he popped out in the battle, I was definitely impressed with what he did. So you know, Brooklyn's Finest for me, the intention there was, I wanna set the example as an artist who's gonna like shine light on other artists coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that we need more of that in our genre. music. You know what I'm saying? We need a lot more, shining light and supporting of like that next generation and stuff. And when I like not just getting on their tracks, but getting them on our tracks too. You know what I'm saying? So that was me just kind of leading by that example. I'm like, yo, I fuck with Kai, I fuck with Rome, and then my man CJ is on there. Obviously, I'm like, yeah, let me do this joint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You done?
No. One more thing. From a rapper standpoint, not a lot of artists. I'll give you credit because you're not afraid to stand next to other MCs. Mm-hmm. And I noticed that I didn't know that was a thing until I started talking to my rapper friends, and they're like, yo, the nigga won't rap with me. But Joey has rapped with the best of the best. You rap with a lot of people like Lux, and you got, you rap with Jid, and you'll rap with Kai Cash, but then you also rap with, you know what I mean? It's just, you're a collaborative rapper, and you're not afraid to do that, right? Do you think that that is a thing? Like, have you ever reached out?
1,000%.
I didn't know that was a real thing.
No, that is a very real thing because, you are going to share this moment with you're going to expose your fan base to another dope MC.
Yeah.
That is dope, so your fans is going to think it's dope. And I think that there's a lot of rappers actually who make those moves intentionally. You know what I'm saying? Like,
where they don't fuck with another rapper that's
like another MC. Like this is more of a thing I want to say in like the lyrical space. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I've seen it over the years. Absolutely, 100%. Yeah.
Have you experienced it personally? Where
1,000%. I've had, I won't say any names.
You don't have to say who it is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say any names, but you know these people. I know these people. I've had people, come to me, see me at the festivals over the years, be like, yo, I got like 3 joints for you, boom, 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 and I'm like, all right, nigga, it's done. The moment you send it to me, I'm sending it back. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, like shout out to Kai Cash. I sent him that joint. He sent it back in 3 hours.
Yeah.
And that's my energy when I'm in that position as well with certain people, you know what I'm saying? And then it's just like crickets after that. Like, damn, what happened? You know
so
what I'm
you
saying?
did the record and never came out?
No.
Oh, they
never even sent it. Oh. But it's like when they see me, it's like, yo, we need to do this. Like, I'm going to send you this. And then, it never happens. And it's just like, okay. Like, why'd you tell me that? Yeah. You didn't even have to tell me that. It's not like I was like, yo, we should work on something. You came to me and said, yo, I got like 3 songs for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a couple joints for you. And I'm like, I bet. I'm ready. I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a real thing. And, I can't say that I don't understand it, but I just don't think it's that deep. You know what I'm saying? I think that like if you in this shit to compete, it's just like compete and understand that when you on the top of the mountain, there's always gonna be hungrier wolves. That's just natural order. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's just how it go.
I just always paid attention to that about you. Like you got Styles P on the album.
Oh yeah, I'm not afraid to rap with anybody. Like, yeah. I'll rap with anyone. You know what I'm saying? Like I rapped with Black Thought. You know what I mean? And I think he's probably the best technical rapper of our time. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll rap with anybody. Like
that's what's up.
And that's just how I approach the culture because I'm a real student of the culture. I'm a real I love this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like I really love this shit. And I respect the art form. I really do, and I'm passionate about it.
Shout out to Punch. That's his thing.
Yeah, shit. Shout out to Punch. He getting punched online right
now. There's a lot going on outside.
Pray for Punch.
Pray for Punch is crazy. Did you really get TD East registered?
I did. Yeah. It's registered.
Yeah, I did.
What's your sign?
Aquarius.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't pay you for that. Yeah. Okay, do your cards.
So I have a podcast called
you got tarot cards? The fuck?
No, hell no. Nah, I'm not going.
He said hell no.
No. This is some.
She asked me my sign and you said do your cards. Like, oh no. You about to do a reading?
Nah, this is worse than that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I didn't even give him the bad cards. Okay, I have a podcast.
Oh, does that say Hoefessions?
Yeah.
Am I reading that correctly?
Yeah, you are. Hoefessions.com available right now.
All right.
So I made a card game based on.
Let me channel my media training.
I promise you, I got you the ones for the media training.
All right.
So I get into rappers' business on my podcast called Hoefessions. I made a card game out of it.
It's a drinking game.
Yes. So I want you to read the question out loud. If you don't know the answer, then you can make Head answer it.
I don't know. Don't answer me.
All right, for sure.
Or if you if you want to dodge it, you don't want to answer the question, you can skip it. Oh, you starting to.
Have you ever been caught masturbating, DJ Hed?
Pause.
Pause. Yeah, major pause.
Have I ever been caught?
Major pause.
Yeah, by my girl.
Oh, dang. Let's
embarrassing.
Let's not talk
That's
about
not
that.
Awkward.
That wasn't awkward.
If you walk in on a broad,
I know.
Alabama.
No, that wasn't what happened.
Yeah, so what happened?
I don't.
You wanna know?
She
She basically thought that she tried to withhold. You know how they get mad and try to withhold?
Yeah.
So I just told her, I said,
like,
look.
fuck it. I'm going to solve this shit myself.
I told her, I said, this movie going to end the same way whether you a co-star or not.
Oh, shit. Nigga said it's a monologue.
Wait a minute, wait. She held out, and then you was like, I'll do it myself.
I was looking at her in the face while I was doing it, and I told her this movie going to end.
Let's go to the next card.
West Coast.
What the fuck?
Or ask me shit.
Who was Lil Meech helping with their groceries? Gina Views.
Well, he's lying, but he said it was his cousin.
Well, boom. He said it was his cousin. We gonna go with his cousin. That's who it was. What time was Pretty Ricky having phone sex? It was 5 in the morning, wasn't it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's 5 in the goddamn morning. That's
too
late.
That's
too late. Like, you know what I'm saying? Really thinking about it now, like 5 in the morning. Like,
too
why
early.
you not here? You should be here by then. We should be asleep already. You know, we got down already.
Yeah,
like
shit
5
already
in the
done.
morning. I got shit to do. The fuck 5 in the morning having phone sex. You know how
This
stupid
nigga thinking
that
about
sound?
the logistics of a fucking song.
That's a teenager writing that song. That's what it was. They was
They got
teenagers.
shit to do.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Grown ass people like 5
That's
in the
some
morning.
YN
phone
song
sex.
right there.
Yeah, that's a YN song.
Yeah.
So, like, that's dumb as hell. Where did 112 want to make love at? I should know this.
You should definitely know that one.
And I know the song, but it's just not hitting me. Where they wanted to make love at?
Anywhere.
Oh, that's oh shit. You know? They want to make love anywhere. There you go. What did Yin Yang Twins whisper in Lil Mama's ear? You know, I just feel like nah, I ain't gonna say it. That's mean, and I don't want no smoke. But you know, they whispered a lot of shit. A lot of freaky shit. You know what I mean? Shit.
That's a good answer.
Some shit that she liked to hear.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Well, that's what he said.
That's what he said. Spit a freestyle or let the person next to you search your phone for the word swallow. Whoa! For the word swallow. That's crazy. That's diabolical.
Bro,
You got your
should
phone?
Going in somebody's phone and just putting swallow. I'm like, damn, I want to like, can I check first?
Yeah.
See what pop
Let's
up?
check together.
Bro, you should have seen Sway's face when he had to do it.
Sway Lee?
Sway.
Sway.
R.O.G. Sway.
Oh. Oh. That motherfucker almost removed the cap.
Yeah. Like, oh, shit.
He said, nigga, I'll take off my hat before we do that shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, all right. I ain't going to spit a freestyle, Gina Views.
Where your phone?
I did a lot of rapping. You really want to search my phone for the word swallow? All right, come on, let's do it together. You can't tell the air, though.
Okay.
You just, keep it between me and you. Oh, look, good thing my shit is no service. Swallow.
Ooh.
Oh, so look, that's my man.
Ooh.
That's your man.
That's my man telling me about a bar I had in my song. See, look.
Oh, it's only one. Okay.
Oh, so I'm lit. See, I'm good. I'm gonna change man.
Don't get too cocky. We can go to them
Change man.
DMs.
Oh, come on now. Nah, it's nothing in
It's
there.
nothing in there?
There's nothing in there. My shit dry.
Okay, next card.
You know. Hoefessions. What time was Genuine Home Alone? Damn, I was just listening to this song too. That's a freaky ass song. Nah, like I was really listening to it the other day. And my nigga is like, yo, you could tell when he paused, but you could tell when he was in the booth, he was clenching his booty cheeks. Like, how crazy, how crazy he was singing, how passionate he was singing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's insane.
Nah, bro, that nigga was mad horny, bro. Like, talk about sexual transmutation. Like, shorty could not pull up, and he was like, fuck it. He did the opposite of what you did. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm gonna put this into a song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna just, shit. What time was Genuine home alone?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, home alone.
Paging you.
Wishing you come over.
You break down bars of R&B songs when you listen to them?
Yeah, hell yeah. Because R&B songs is so like, they like lifestyle bars. You know what I mean? So I put myself in a situation. That's why I said that's such a horny song. Cause like, yo, 9 o'clock, home alone, paging you, wishing you come over to my place. Like, but the way he's singing it, like, I'm almost scared for this young lady.
Blink twice if you in danger.
Yeah.
A good one to break down, I had recently looked at is the lyrics to Avant Separated. Because he just came in hot.
What was the first
when he said, I don't want to, no. I hate you. I put that on everything I own. Is that the first thing he said? He come in hot.
Yeah, nah, Avant be
aggressive R&B.
You know what's another one? Donald Jones, This Love.
Oh, yeah.
It's a toxic song.
Oh, he said, every time I see you, I get a bad vibe.
Oh, yeah. He came in hot. But Donald Jones, This Love is another one.
Yeah,
you know
that
what
is
I'm
a
saying?
good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's like you love to be the guy who's in that position, but you hate to be the guy on the other side of that.
Yeah.
That R&B, too, had a lot of dirty macking.
Nah, they did.
They was dirty macking.
They was dirty macking. OD. Like, OD. They was making music for dudes who, you know, sleep with your girl behind your back or some shit like that.
Be right in your face, huh?
Yeah, right? Yeah, for sure. They was wilding. Who did Ghost say was the love of his life? Angela.
Yeah.
Angela was the love of it. I was like, shit, my power niggas don't.
Hey, let me ask you a
supposed
question.
to know
Didn't we be done with this type
You
of
did good, too.
You did good.
Nah,
You did good.
I watch shows sometimes, especially like in the universes, like a Power, and Angie was one of them. When I see actresses, I'm like, who the fuck is that? And I go, Angela on Power. Yeah. And then I go find the Instagram and follow. Have you done that?
I can't say I haven't.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know.
Like Google somebody, like, who the fuck was that?
I'm up at 3 a.m. following Tubi actors.
I be like, who the fuck Angela Valdez on Power?
I do that all the time. It's just like, yeah, like
Will Smith wife.
I just
from
never
Bad Boys.
seen this person. Like, who is this person?
Yeah.
Wow. You know what I mean? Like, who is that?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
I remember when I was watching Westworld. First time I seen Tessa Thompson. I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah. Facts.
Good. Hold on.
Yep.
Shorty from Westworld.
Yep. Effie. Who the fuck is Effie?
Oh, you exposing yourself now.
Yeah.
Trying to shoot his shot.
Huh?
I know you're tight, brother.
You stupid.
He trying to shoot his shot.
Nah, I'm good.
He hoping you put a word in.
Nah.
Shit, I mean,
Um,
word is out.
So the project, and you said you got another project in the tuck, but this project is done. Like, you're not one of them niggas who changed the album.
No, it's done.
Okay, I mean change the project, because you know that's the new thing. They put the shit out, see what people think, and then change the songs and shit.
Nah, I'm not. I'm like, I can't say I'm not attached to the joint, but it's just like, bro, I done listened to everything so many times.
Feel you.
I'm like, if I change something, it would have to be like an era that happened.
Okay.
Like, yo, this song is peaking or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, yo, go in there, do a better mix, but not like, yo, let's remove some ad-libs or nah.
Okay. Lonely at the Top, the mixtape.
Be what it is. Sure.
Unique is Power Never Dies. Apparently. Allegedly Power Never Dies. Would you make a cameo on another universe show?
I don't know. Let's see what happens. I mean, you know, it depends, right? Because how would Unique make a cameo on any other universe?
No. I'm talking about on a different platform, like a completely different universe.
Like Marvel universe?
Would you?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Nigga, that's the bag.
Oh, you thinking about the Hustlers. I'm thinking about, bro.
No, but also it's a role that I love to play too. Like, bro, listen, man, like I wanna it's a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like playing like a superhero or some shit, that would be a real challenge.
Okay.
Because that's not my scope of life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I would love to go there. Like, and that's what I want to do more in this acting world. Like, I don't want to play shit that's close to home. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to play a lawyer or some shit, or a fucking tech startup geek, some shit like that. You know what I mean?
I don't think you pass for geek, bro.
Bro, I actually, Two Distant Strangers won an Oscar.
I can see that.
I was a nerd in that.
Yeah.
I was a graphic designer. I was a nerd. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had glasses that look just like yours.
Yeah. I'm a geek.
Yeah. We all geeks though, man. I was having a convo with my man James Samuel, and he was like, "Yo, listen, you gotta understand, like, all of us rappers are nerds. That's what makes us good rappers.
Yeah.
We all nerds.
Tacticians.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we tacticians. We up on the knowledge, intelligence, all that. Like Jay-Z, nerd. Kendrick, nerd. Joey, nerd. J. Cole, nerd.
Yeah.
Drake, nerd. You know what I'm saying? We're all nerds. You know what I mean? And that's okay.
For sure.
But, you know, there is also persona and, you know, real life aspects that play into, you know, our character and all of that shit. And that's also real as well.
Yeah.
But at the heart, you know, when all the cameras is off and everything, behind closed doors and shit, niggas is in that room nerding out. You know what I'm saying? And shit, we should embrace that.
Man, thank you for being here, bro. Thank you for, you know, what you provided, you know, to the ecosystem. I think it's much needed.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate that. And I'm glad I could come over here on this side and this love, you know what I'm saying? Because people were saying shit on the internet. They was talking on that internet, you know what I mean? But listen, as long as DJ Hed and Gina Views here, we gonna be all right.
Yeah, you gotta do is check in with us. You good.
Yeah, I'm like, yo. What's the temperature check? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's
going on?
They really mad?
Oh, can I ask you while all the cameras is on and the audio is going, if I can get a verse for my mixtape next year? I'm not rapping. I just got niggas.
You putting
rapping.
a compilation together?
Yeah.
I'll give you a verse for your mixtape.
I'm about to drop it now, but the next one.
Yeah, I'll give you a verse for your mixtape.
Okay.
I got you.
And a music video too. Everything.
Oh, the music video is crazy.
Extra scoop of guac on that.
Right. Yeah. You said it real quick. And the music video.
Half the publishing. Yeah. You don't know.
Can't agree to the music video at this moment in time.
Okay.
I'll fuck with you for a verse.
Okay.
I'll fuck with you for a verse. I want to see you win, Gina Views.
Thank you.
I want to see you win.
Thank
I support the movement.
Thank you.
I love you standing up on chairs.
Yeah. I would do it for you right now, but you didn't rap.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll get them next time.
Yeah, we get them next week. Yeah. I got y'all next time. For sure.
Knicks and 6 next year?
Man, listen, they fired.
I'm on bullshit.
They fired. Like, how y'all gonna fire the coach who got these niggas the furthest?
Right.
That ain't make no sense to me.
I
I really do hope that they hire that black lady.
That'd be a plot twist, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I don't fuck with the Knicks on no level, but I'm here for that.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it's been a long time coming, you know, and we just happy with what we got.
I feel
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yeah.
Joey Badass is here, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
No doubt.
Lonely at the Top mixtape. Go get that wherever you can. And,
August 1st.
tap
Lonely at the
in.
Top.
You know what I'm saying? It's effective immediately.